Yeah, good morning and welcome to my YouTube channel. Please, those that subscribed, I thank you very much. Do well to turn the notification bell on so that you can be receiving our new episode. And as well, do well to subscribe. Today we are going to gist on families. We're going to talk about family. And today, I'm going to, kind of use men as a case study because I'm a man. So what are we supposed to do in family that we are not doing? There are a lot of family crises everywhere, on social media, on everywhere, all part of the world. The rate of divorce, and it made a lot of men to be afraid of entering into marriage. Ladies, don't jump up because I will still talk about your side. But today, let me talk about men. Where are we not getting it? First, as a man, never you exaggerate or underestimate yourself. Let your hobby, let your wife, let your partner know your level. Don't over exaggerate yourself or underestimate yourself. Let the person know your capacity, things you can do and things you cannot be able to do. Most of the problems we are having is that while choosing partners, we'll try to exaggerate ourselves above our capacity. Let them know financially, this is my level, academic, everything about it, this is my level. Just be truthful. Any marriage or any relationship built on lie will never last. Quote me. Any relationship that the foundation is standing on a lie, it will never last. The era whereby in those days, our fathers, they feel total superiority over their wife and family and the rest. That era is gone. This is 21st century. Do you know that? And don't bring in that Stone Age era into this modern world. It might not work out at all. The marriage is a place of, it's a kind of a place of, to me, if you ask me my own definition, people are afraid, thinking that it's a place whereby if you enter, you'll be having problems or whatsoever. No, no, it's a place of merriment. But you have to work for it. You have to work for it. Man, listen, your wife is not an angel, and therefore she don't know everything. Immediately you get a partner, the first thing you should do as a man is study your wife, study your partner, and know her weak point and her areas of strength. Try to study her so that you will know this is my wife. The tolerance and the patience and the love we invest on side chick, if you invest the same thing on your wife, I don't think that there will be problem. And side chick is a heavy investment that has no gain but lost and risky. I will give you tips on things to do so that your wife will look new. She will look new everything. First, study your wife, know her characters. Then with love, when you get a wife, you automatically the father and the teacher, mentor. You need to build her to your taste. Don't assume that you know all. She's supposed to do it this way. Have you taught her? Bring her in, sit her down. Change the areas you are going to change, and the ones you cannot change, adopt. The angles you can change, do well. The ones you cannot change, do what? Adopt or overlook it. Know it that it is areas of weak points. That thing that attracts you outside in a side chick, if you invest the something on your wife, she will look new. Listen to me. Most of those girls you see outside, these slip-ins, it is either because they are wearing transparent clothes that shows the inner wears or the type of miniskirts they put on. If you remove those things, you see that most of the times they are not as beautiful as your wife. But those things makes them look as if they are beautiful. Those clothes that attract you outside, when you see them in their body, they look new. Buy the something and give it to your wife. Let her wear it in your house. Have you make your wife your gossip partner? She should be your best friend. She should be your gossip partner. Have you tried to, a kind of know her visions and include her in your own visions? Bring her in, let her know what you have in plans in 5 years' time, 10 years' time. This is what I am planning. Let her bring in her opinion and let her understand that her opinion is important. Make her an administrator in your family. Let her know that she's a member of the family and an administrator as a that. Sit her down and see the areas of her strength, things she can do and the ones she cannot do. If she has visions and a good one, thank you. Help her to achieve it. Give her the clues. If she don't have, set one for her. Don't allow your wife to be a housewife. No matter how little, set one for her. There are ingredients you can apply in your home that will give you a better home. How many times have you taken your wife out? Take her out. Even to the nearest beer parlor, take her. If you don't have money, buy her a bottle of Coke and let her gist with you. Yes. Women are too emotional. How many times have you reminded her of how beautiful she was when you got married to her? And how many times have you reminded her that that beauty is still in her? My fellow men, let me ask you a question. Have you ever joined your wife in kitchen? If she's cooking, many men see this to be weakness. No, it's a strength, my dear. You are trying to make a happy home. Join her in kitchen once in a while. You can slice onions for her, and touch her in some sensitive parts. You can one day, no matter how busy you are, you must have an off one day. Try to pick your clothes and her own, even if it is just few. Watch it. Let her see that you can watch as well. Have your wife ever tested your meal? I'm not saying that you are going to be a kind of do these things with happiness. I'm not saying it's a duty you'll be doing it every day, but once in a while. Don't inculcate fear in your wife, rather inculcate love. One day I was watching my clothes and that of my wife. My friend came by and said, Mr. Man, you are watching clothes? I said, yes. From Monday to Saturday, both I and my wife, we used to go to work. If she can support me in career and we go to work together, why wouldn't I support her in the areas I suppose, even if it is 10 minutes? She's busy in the house doing other things, so I decided to help her and watch a few clothes. It didn't take anything away from me. Rather, she sees me as a Lord. Yes, she sees me as a Lord. And don't bring in third party into your home. No matter how close you are with your friend, don't do that. I could remember what happened a few years ago. That very day my wife was not feeling well, so I decided to help her in kitchen and cook. In fact, my meal, she likes my meal even more than the one she cooked by herself. And I like cooking. So I was cooking, my friend came by, he said, what are you doing? I said, I'm in the kitchen. He said, but your wife is here. I said, yes, she's not feeling well. I decided to help her. He frowned at me, and on the way accompanying him back, he was like, this thing I cannot do. You are bringing yourself down. You are no longer him. I said, is that how you do in your house? Your marriage is bound to fail. Could you imagine that this same man, this same friend of mine, few weeks later, I went to his house unannounced. I found out that he was washing plates in the kitchen, while the wife is in the parlor washing movies. I called her, okay, you are washing plates, your wife isn't. He said, she's very weird. I decided to help her. So many people will they are enduring more than what you are enduring at home, but they would like to scatter your home just for them to claim superiority. Bro, how many times have you changed your sex pattern? Yes. Have you sexed your wife in the kitchen? Have you sexed her in the bathroom? Even on safari, you can take her to a nearby clean bush and do this the thing. Change position. No, people are talking about, hey, I cannot be eating a goosey soup every day. Yes, but you can eat a goosey soup every day if you change the pattern of cooking. You can cook egusi with onubo, egusi with egusi with oko. You know, you can fry the egusi, you can cook it without frying it. It is the same egusi, but in different patterns. Bring in ingredients that will make your family to keep long. You don't show your wife superiority by beating her. Any day you beat your wife, you cease to be the authority of that house that day. Because you are trying to measure your strength with hers. And believe me, if you hit your wife once, twice, the third one you will retaliate. Beating is not the solution. I know sometimes their character could be annoying. But marriage demands trust, love, and respect. For you to have a successful marriage, you must apply all these things. Those things that attract you outside, invest them. You know, gist her. Let her be your gossip partner. I don't know if you're getting it. Let her be your gossip partner. Yes. Gossip with your wife. Change your sex patterns, you know. Don't be a missionary type every day. Go with doggy style. Try to raise her leg up, you know, all those things. Help her in the kitchen to open the Maggie. Even while she's cooking, turn the gas off and have your thing there. It will make her to be missing you. Try to give your wife a reason why she should be missing you. You know, some will be talking about I don't have money is not everything. Money is good in marriage. It is good in everything. Even in church, it is good in Bible says that money answereth all. But there are people that have the money, yet they are not having a successful home. My brother, you are doing these things, but you are not. It is not weakness. No. You are not weak. You are still the man of the house. But by doing this, she will take you to be her Lord. She will accord more respect to you. I don't know if you get it. She will accord more respect. Later, ladies, I'm going to talk about things you yourself should do so that these breaking marriages will stop. Please do well to subscribe to this YouTube channel and turn the notification bell on. Give it a thumbs up. If it's possible, share it so that you can be saving another person's marriage. Man, let us wake up. You go out, you can buy an ice cream. How many times have you given your wife a flower, even if it is 100 naira flower? Say, baby, I love you. Sit her down and discuss, you know, oh, before I met you, this is the very first day I saw you, you know, this is how it was in my mind. This is the strategy I applied to meet you before, you know. Tell her those stories, you want to hear them. Look into your wife's eyes and, baby, do you still love me? Look into her eyes and tell her that you love her. You can help her in the kitchen. It is not a sin. I'm not saying you should be doing it every day. But once in a while, allow her to rest while you cook. Let her taste your meal. Tell her that she is beautiful. Make your wife to miss you. Those people you see outside, if you invest on that side chick, you are going to have lost, number one, and you are taking risk. That thing you saw in her, invest it in your wife. She will look new. Most of the times you see that the side chicks you keep outside, they are not even in any way near your wife in beauty and in character. Teach your wife often. You are her teacher, you are her role model, you are her mentor. So make sure that you do all these things and appear neat and attractive at the same time. With this, you will have a successful marriage. I'm just giving you a clip. I'm just giving you an example. It is not weakness. No, it is not weakness. That you help your wife in the kitchen is not weakness. That you wash few of her clothes is not. She's the one watching yours all the while. Does that make her weak? No. Help her to plan. Bring in her opinion. Baby, I want us to do this. How do you see it? What do you think? At times, if her opinion is better than yours, follow her. If yours is better than hers, give her a convincing proof. With this, you will run a good home. Later, we are going to talk about ladies, things you should do so that you will have a good home, so that this issue of marriage crisis will end. Make sure that you marry your friend. Marry your friend. That is why friendship before marriage is important. We call it courtship. It is important. Try to date the person so that you know whom you are marrying, so that you know if your temperament and that of this person is that you can cope. Try to know the person you are marrying and let it be built on truth. Don't claim things you don't have that you have them. And the ones you have, don't say you don't have them. Marry your friend. Marry your friend. Don't 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 be in PDP and marry somebody in Abuja. I don't know if you're getting me now. Don't be in Chelsea and you are marrying someone in Manchester United. You see that it's not going to work out. But Chelsea marry Chelsea, man, you marry man. You see that it will be your thought and your reasoning, your discussion will be rhyming. It will be working in pari passu. It will not be going haphazardly. It will not be in parallel to each other. Our man is last time somebody is saying, have you ever for one day say, I am, one thing that we men have is that we have one kind ego that most of the time that ego is not helping us and we don't know. You wronged your wife and at the same time you want her to apologize. Why don't, I am sorry. It is not a big deal, but it has scattered many families. Oh, baby, then cuddle your wife, baby, I'm sorry. I know what I did is wrong, that I'm so sorry about it. Try to be romantic, my man. Try to be romantic. Try to be romantic. Some can apologize, but the way they do that, you see that the apology is not from their heart. Try to be romantic at times. Try to prove to her that she's your word and everything you have. Try to make her number one special somebody in your life. Let her see how special she is in your life. With this, I bet you, your wife will see you as a second God. Thank you. Do well to subscribe, hit on the notification bell, and give it a thumbs up. Share this message. Subscribe. Every morning we'll be getting our teachings. Share this message. You can be saving somebody's marriage. Thank you very much.